If you often have bad thoughts in your mind, dirty and obscene thoughts keep going in mind, then you must hear this Buddhist story. A young boy lived in a village. He was very upset because his mind keeps thinking about the things what he didn't want to think about. He wastes most time of the day for his little momentary pleasures, and then regrets it later. But he repeats the same habits again the next day without wanting to. He was the only son of his parents. Parents getting old slowly and he is getting young. But he was not able to do anything that would make his parents proud of him. He knew that he was doing wrong with his time and life. But he couldn't change himself even after trying so hard. He tell other adults about his problems and people give different suggestions, but still nothing was changing. Now even that boy was feeling that his remaining life is going to spend with such mental burden and bad habits. So now he was very sad and upset. One day, lost in his thoughts, he was sitting on the bank of pond in his village. Then a friend of his came running from behind, and with great excitement put a hand on his shoulder and said, "Friend, I got solution for all your problems." Hearing this from his friend's side, the boy became very happy. And he asked, "What solution do you get for my problems?" Boy's friend said, "Meditation. Meditation is the solution to all your problems." The boy said, "What is this meditation?" Friend said, "Yesterday a Buddhist monk came to our village for alms. All the people of the village were asking for solutions to their problems. So I thought I would also ask the solution to your problem. So I asked that Buddhist monk how to control my mind." The Buddhist monks did not say much after listening to my question and simply said that meditation. Meditation is the solution to all problems of life. I thought you knew about meditation. That's why I didn't ask that Buddhist monk much about meditation." After listening to his friend, the boy said, "I want to meet that Buddhist monk." The boy and his friend set out to find that Buddhist monk. After much inquiry and effort, they find the Buddhist monk meditating under a tree in the neighboring village. They both go and sit near to that Buddhist monk and wait for his eyes to open. After a while, when the Buddhist monk opens his eyes, then they bows to him and says, "You told me that meditation is the solution to all the problems in life. But you didn't say what is meditation." Buddhist monk said, "What is meditation? I am not able to explain this in words, but now because you guys asked, so I have to say something. So listen, meditation means not any question, not any answer. No thought, no feeling. It is a situation that introduces us to our reality. After reaching this stage, No question or confusion remains inside the person because everything becomes clear to him. He becomes fully aware of the futility of his life. The boy asked how one can attain such a state of meditation. Buddhist monk said, meditation is very easy. Do you know how to sit?
The boy said, yes, I can sit. Buddhist monk said, how long can you sit?
The boy said that I never tried, but I can sit as long as I want. Buddhist monk said, close your eyes and sit straight for an hour every day. The boy asked when and where to sit. Buddhist monk said, anytime, anywhere, just that place gotta be quiet and solitude. The boy asked again, these dirty thoughts of my mind and bad habits will be removed in how many days? Buddhist monk said, if you can sit with your eyes closed for 24 hours in just one day. The boy walks home ahead of the Buddhist monk and sits down to meditate. As he sits with his eyes closed, various thoughts start to arise in his mind, like meditating will really benefit. Will I give up my bad habits or not? When will everyone respect me?
I love her, but why doesn't she love me? What should I do to earn a lot of money and become the richest man in my village?
More similar thoughts started rising in his mind. Then he remembered that the monk had said, in the state of meditation, there are no thoughts, no feelings. I am trying to stop my thoughts, but has anyone ever been able to stop the water of the flowing river? Even the boy could not able to stop his thoughts and sits with eyes open and thinks that he has done many things in life so far, but never done such a difficult thing, and that Buddhist monk was speaking, that it's so easy to meditate. The boy again leaves his house to meet the Buddhist monk and approaches him and says, you said that meditation is very easy. But it seems to me the hardest thing in the world. Even after I tried so hard, thoughts just can't stop running in my mind. Buddhist monk said, but who told you to stop your thoughts?
The boy said, then how will the thoughtless state be created? You said that there are no thoughts, no questions in meditation. Buddhist monk said, many thoughts are born and die in our mind all the time. But our mind grabs hold of one of those thoughts and then goes on thinking about ideas related to. In this way our mind gets entangled in thoughts, and we forget what we were doing. When you sit down to meditate, even in your mind many thoughts will arise and disappear.
You don't have to choose any idea, just to see them. Thoughts will arise and disappear in your mind gradually. With time, the rate of rise of these thoughts will decrease. After hearing all these things from the mouth of the Buddhist monk, the boy returns to his home and sits down to meditate again. This time the boy sees his thoughts in his mind as told by the Buddhist monk. He is able to witness thoughts for a while, But then such thoughts arise in his mind that he cannot stop thinking about, and he is lost in deep thoughts. After a while he remembers that he was meditating. He tries to see the thoughts again, but this time his mind plays another trick. Now obscene thoughts start rising in his mind. The boy thinks that in a sacred state like meditation, why are these obscene thoughts arising? He tries very hard to stop obscene and dirty thoughts arising in his mind. But he can't stop them. Similar thoughts kept rising in his mind. When the boy gets upset after trying for too long, so he gets up from meditation and goes straight to that Buddhist monk and says, "Whenever I close my eyes and sit to meditate, so only obscene and dirty thoughts come to my mind." Buddhist monk said that no thought is good or bad. That's why don't try to forcefully suppress any thought considering it bad. Because our opposed to ideas only makes them more powerful. So don't try to suppress any thoughts, because such is the nature of this mind that the very thing we stop it from thinking about, the very thing it thinks about the most. So your effort to stop your thoughts is futile, and the thoughts you call dirty and obscene thoughts, that thoughts are also a part of your life. It is also necessary to raise these thoughts in order to advance human life. Always remember one thing, that whatever you reject in life, our mind starts taking maximum interest in the same thing. So don't try to ignore any truth of life. Accept everything, only then you will be free from them. It doesn't mean that you should be obsessed with the idea of sex all the time. You have to understand that sex is only a small part of our life, not a full life. So accept this aspect of life as well and move on. Because there's so much more to learn in this life. The boy said, "But why does our mind play tricks on us? Is our mind our enemy?" The monk said, "No, our mind is not our enemy. It only wants to experience things that bring comfort and happiness. So when we do such thing in which the mind does not find pleasure in the beginning, so our mind opposes that work." The monk said further, "If you want to eliminate bad thoughts from your mind, then change your habits. You can change habits only when your mind is in your control. And your mind will come in your control only when you know yourself, when you feel yourself, and when you feel meditation." Saying this, Buddhist monk stood up and with a slight smile put his hand on the boy's head. After this he picked up his arm pot and left from there. The boy kept watching the Buddhist monk going, but now he was very happy. Because he had found solutions to his problems in form of meditation. He understood that he has to sit for meditation every day, and he has to watch his thoughts come and go, but don't hold any thoughts. Over time those thoughts will disappear on their own. At the same time he also understood that no idea is good or bad. A thought is just a thought. That's why even opposing views is futile. Friends, I hope you have got to learn a lot from this video. Thanks for watching Better Life Stories. Visit our Instagram account as well.